The little girl is sitting with the maid's daughter having breakfast, but the rich and proud woman sees her daughter eating with the maid's daughter. She gets angry, grabs the poor girl's plate, and throws it on the floor. In a harsh voice, she says, "This place is not for you. This table is only for the owners." The kind little girl quickly speaks, "Mom, why did you do that?" She tries to share her food with the poor girl, but her proud mother stops her. "No, don't give your food to this poor girl." The poor innocent girl, crying, says, "But we are friends." The proud woman angrily replies, "Don't answer me back. How dare you act equal to us?" Just then, her kind husband speaks, "Why are you treating this little girl like that?" The proud woman says with sarcasm, "Ah, here comes the poor people's protector. Don't interfere. You always defend these poor ones." At that moment, the maid arrives and asks in surprise, "Madam, what is happening here?" The proud woman replies angrily, "Your daughter doesn't know her place. She doesn't understand the difference between rich and poor." The kind husband says firmly, "I will not allow you to insult this innocent girl." But the proud wife shouts, "I'm tired of them. It's better if both mother and daughter leave my house." The husband angrily says, "No, I will not let them leave." Hearing this, the proud woman grabs her daughter and walks away in anger. The kind man apologizes to the maid for his wife's behavior. The next day, the little girl is playing with the maid's daughter. The proud, jealous woman sees them and mutters, "Ugh, I don't understand why my daughter is friends with that low, poor girl." Then she thinks wickedly, "I must find a way to throw this poor mother and daughter out of this house forever." She takes her daughter's doll and marks it with a pen. When the poor, innocent girl comes, the proud woman says, "Good you came. My daughter asked you to go to her room. She wants to play with you and her favorite doll." She gives the doll to the poor girl. The girl takes it to the room, and soon the rich girl comes in. As soon as she sees her doll, she screams, "What did you do? This was my favorite doll." The innocent girl says, "I didn't do anything. It was already like this." Hearing the noise, the proud woman rushes inside. The rich girl hugs her mother and cries, "Mom, she ruined my doll." The poor girl begs, "No, madam, I didn't do it." But the rich girl pushes her and shouts, "Don't touch me. Get out of my room. We are not friends anymore." Crying, the poor girl runs to her mother. Then the proud woman calls the maid, "Take off your uniform right now. I don't need you anymore." The maid asks in shock, "What? You are firing me?" The heartless woman says, "Yes, look what your daughter did. I will not accept this. Leave my house right now." The maid cries and pleads, "No, madam, please don't fire us. We have nowhere to go." But the cruel woman shows no mercy. She throws both mother and daughter out of the house. The poor woman and her daughter sit outside crying. In the evening, the kind husband comes home. He sees them and asks in shock, "What happened? Why are you sitting outside?" The maid cries and says, "Madam threw us out. She said my daughter broke her girl's toy." "But that is not true, sir." She turns to her daughter and asks, "Daughter, tell the truth. Did you do it?" The innocent girl says, "No, I didn't." The kind man takes them back inside the house. When the proud woman sees them, she shouts at her husband, "What is this? Why are they back in my house?" The husband says, "I brought them back. Now we need to talk seriously." The wife says, "I have nothing to say. I already threw them out. I don't want to see them again." The husband says firmly, "For God's sake, Isabella, wake up. Remember where I found you. God gave you everything, but that doesn't mean you can insult others." The wife becomes silent. Finally, with a broken voice, she says, "You are right. Sometimes I feel insecure. If I don't act proud, I think people will see me as weak." The husband speaks softly, "That's not true. Go now and ask the maid for forgiveness." Tears come into the woman's eyes. She goes to the maid and her daughter and apologizes.